we'll wrap up in a little bit. I didn't think you guys would mind running a little long just because I had to step out for a bit.
That's fine.
Try
Just
and
wondering
try and
what I
get some
can.
stuff in for you guys.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm to do right now, aside from
While I
who
PM
to.
something to you, Shadow. So
All right, you do that. And Cedric's just like, you know what, Lilac, if you don't mind, I know you
Hmm?
weren't in that semblance contest, but if you don't mind, your father would like to see you maybe. You don't have to right now if you can't think of anything, but sometime over the Vital Festival, I'd like to see you do something creative like your teammate did with your semblance, because I mean, it's been so long.
I don't know if we'll get it if we'll get an opening too, but I wouldn't I wouldn't
Dakota's
be
just like,
opposed to it.
well, I mean, your guys' match with Tabitha's team is like the last in the bracket, so I'm sure you could probably squeeze it in.
Okay.
Because yeah, you guys are literally the last round one match.
Yeah, we got some time. So
Listen,
while it's going on, Peter will look over to Sienna. So Millie's been pretty much bragging your combat abilities, and honestly, after what I just saw with the sandwich thing, I feel like I might need some help getting ready.
All right, very well. Let's begin. She takes a combat stance like she wants to fight right now.
He
Conrad's just
just
like,
looks at
honey,
everyone around, is like,
honey, not just yet. I don't think he's ready yet.
yeah, I'm kind of still recovering after kind of getting beaten up by Yang, so
Oh, Miss
I don't
Xiao
know if I
Long.
don't know if I'm ready for another one
All
just
right,
yet.
my apologies. Though I would like to show you part of why Millie's bragged about my combat prowess. So she takes a stance. You see this shadowy
Sure.
like version of her appear behind her and also take a stance. So basically, she literally summons her stand.
is this is
This
this
is this is literally the work of an
Well,
enemy stand.
is this the no.
something JoJo reference. That is
Sienna
kind
just
of
points at the
cool.
shadow figures
How
like, this is
do I do
Celine.
that?
She's a homunculus that I can summon.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
She throws a punch and then Celine also throws a
Well,
punch. The downside is she can't defend. And if she gets hurt, I feel it, so I tend to try and take the blows myself,
oh,
because at
so
least I can defend.
so it's like
Ah.
a double-edged sword. God.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess the way I could kind of do this. He he has the digital dust in his hand, and he throws an uppercut, and she sees like the after image throw throw like a hook afterward.
What was that? I've never seen a dust do that before.
He just looks over to
Bianca's.
yeah, it's kind of new.
Yes, I created it. You created a new dust. Huh.
Yeah, she's kind of very skilled at that.
Well,
yeah,
while
she
she
is.
ponders that, Marilyn walks over to Sienna. Is just like, Miss Duffy? Yes, Marilyn was it? What is it? Punch me. What?
Um. Wow. Okay. Oh.
Clover's just like, yep, that's Marilyn.
Ah. This Maryland girl. I don't know what she's what she's here for.
Okay, so let me just double check her thing. Okay. All right, so Sienna's just like, all right, so Sienna will start. She'll throw a punch. That's a pretty beefy punch. Now, how does Marilyn do
Jesus,
defending? She no-sells it. Marilyn no-sells it.
that is
She socks Marilyn in the face, and Marilyn's just like, yay! Sienna's just like, oh my god, you weren't kidding. She is durable.
Peter just watches like, that was scary. I almost got hit by that. It's like he thought Yang's was bad, but he probably was over his eyes if he got hit by that.
Clement's just like, I mean, they're not completely on. They're not stories completely devoid of fact, but that just makes it scary that this little girl just completely absorbed it, and I could tell Sienna was throwing a lot behind that punch. Adam really did
Shit.
make you durable.
Man, I got a lot to learn in the ways of combat now.
Bianca's just like, don't think of that as a reason to worry. Think of it as a reason to celebrate. Life is cutting you a break for once. Cherish it.
Okay, it's just boring.
Clover just sort of jokingly walks over to Sienna. It's just like, so see, Adam can't really discipline her, considering literally anything he does just gets completely shrugged off by her. So he kind of just started developing a habit of just letting her do whatever she wanted, because he knew he couldn't stop her.
That might have been his biggest mistake, right? When you think about it.
Cinder's just like, yes, this is the biggest mistake Adam's ever made. He created an ultimate weapon, but not one that he could easily control. And now it's out of his hands.
I I I feel like I feel like I could almost hear him having a bitch fit right now.
And Sienna's just like, and I wish I could be there to hear it. I really do.
I mean, you should have seen him when I when I a dropped him like a sack of potatoes, and B took his mask. That was amazing.
Clover's just like, oh yeah, me and Peter fought him. Peter, I got a good hit in, but Peter here laid him out.
I was extremely having some anger added to that when I did that. So, oh yeah,
Sienna looks at it and smiles, just like,
that's also right.
is this your doing, Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
It looks much better on my daughter than it does on that piece of shit Adam.
Yeah, it's kind of now a defensive weapon.
Well, he bled. That's something to be proud of, Millie.
Yeah, kind of wish I had the foresight to finish that asshole off when I had the chance.
Marilyn will then sort of like tug on Peter's arm and just like, I mean, you couldn't. I was there.
Fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. You and Salem were there. I think I was more terrified with the possibly having to face down Ruby than anything else. So
Clover's just like, oh, I suppose before maybe we go maybe get something to eat, Marilyn, there's one more thing you should know. What is it, Clover? The reason Millie was so terrified of you when you first came here today, she she told her mother told me when she was younger, she let her guard down against Adam and Adam cut her hair. Marilyn will look at Millie and be like, oh, so that's why your hair went flat when I turned your semblance off. Your semblance is your hair. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you scared. Marilyn will just walk over and give Millie a big hug. She'll hug her with her, like, pencil and hair.
Aww.
As she pulls away, one of her snake hairs just sort of hisses. It's like, oh come on now, Sebastian. She's a nice girl. Marvin's like, Sebastian? Oh my god, she named her snakes. That's adorable. Peyton just walks over and just picks Marilyn up like she's a big teddy bear. He's just like, I want to take it home with me. Clover's just like, hey, get your own. She's Millie's. If anything. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I feel like this has been an interesting day, to say the least.
Hey, Marilyn, when this is all over, do assuming we don't gotta butt heads with Adam or Salem, whatever, you want to come home with us? Yay! She sort of claps her hands together. Unfortunately, doing this, she accidentally sets off her semblance and nullifies every semblance in the entire arena.
What just happened? Something feels off.
Ebony tries to scream and it only comes out at normal volume. Marilyn's like, oops, I'm sorry. Turns her semblance off, everything's
Peter
back to
felt
normal.
absolutely nothing.
Oh dear.
Peter felt absolutely nothing.
She activated her semblance. You just saw like Celine behind Selena, Sienna just get like completely Thanos.
Okay. I actually have a question about this. Shadow, PM.
Oh, that's right. Congo wouldn't know. Basically, Peter will look over to Congo and was like, yeah, her semblance is she can turn off other people's semblance.
Well, that's
Yeah, like literally just deactivate someone else's semblance.
Marilyn just hugs her tighter. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Sienna also hugs her and pulls Marilyn as well. It's like, it's okay, Millie. She didn't mean it.
Okay, I sent you it.
Thank you. So, when she did that, for a brief moment, Clover and Comgol, it feels like you suddenly had repressed memories come back, but then they disappeared as soon as Marilyn turned her semblance off. Clover's like, what the hell was that?
Congo's gonna get on his knees for a second. Looks like he's like woke up from a night terror or something.
Bianca's just like, Comgol, what's wrong? What is it?
Name. I don't know why. Just a name.
What
Heimdall. Heimdall.
Huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It feels important, but I don't remember.
Well, I'm gonna do a resolve to see if Peter would know that name.
You probably wouldn't. Just out of character, it's someone from Congo's backstory, so you wouldn't know.
It's impossible.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
Bianca will quickly whisper to Comgol, and then she'll say this. She'll walk over to Clover afterwards and say the same thing to her. When we get a moment, you, me, Marilyn, and Clover should get alone. She should do that again. Turning off semblances seem to make that happen. Maybe you can remember something then.
I don't know. I feel like I can't breathe.
Bianca just pulls you in. It's just like, Congo, look at me. We're all here for you. We'll get whatever this is. We'll get through it together.
Is
We're
this real?
teammates. We're friends. We're family, and I'm your girlfriend. I won't let anything happen to you.
He's gonna pull her in. Like he's gonna be shaking. He's like really scared.
It's all right.
Well,
Man, thankfully I have something that'll lighten the situation. So Sid, you suddenly feel like someone's on your shoulders, and then you look up and see that Didge is there. Hi, Sid. And Marva just looks over, just like, Sid, what is she doing? Didge smiles. You still owe me that piggyback. Marva's just like, just gets out his camera. Oh, yes.
Here we go.
oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Here we go again.
But no, thinking back to seeing Sienna's semblance and the digital dust, Peter's getting some ideas like, I wonder.
Didge would be
I
like,
I need to talk to somebody about this.
once everyone's ready, to the fairgrounds, to the food courts, horse.
Oh dear.
Yep, that's his. Yep, that's Sid's new name, Horse.
Didge's like, look at my horse. Wait, I feel like we already did this joke somehow.
Yeah, I could use some food after all that.
Millie's probably just like, food, 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 food.
Food.
Consume product.
Actually, as they're heading to the food court, Peter will get out his scroll and PM Penny is like, "Hey, we're kind of done. We're gonna meet over by the food court if you want to meet us there."
You quickly get a text back from Penny. It's just like, excellent. Some of the other staff are here as well. We'll be waiting for you.
Ah, perfect. Also, he'll say that actually he'll look to Bianca and ask a question. How
Yes.
how do I word this? How much of an effect does this do on the human body by any chance? Oh, besides the one heal dust, we know what that does.
Well, I tested it myself, and I didn't feel any drawbacks, so there shouldn't be any negative effects, if that's what you're wondering. Listen, I stress test my dust on myself first because I'm not gonna make poor Lilac and Dakota suddenly contort themselves because there's a drawback to a dust. I value them more as helpful subjects and as friends to let that happen.
Wait, contort? Like, what do you mean by contort?
So the first prototype of my teal dust may or may not have caused me to have violent convulsions.
Ow.
Yeesh.
So what happened when you used this type the Shamrock dust is the digital one, right?
Yes, that is one and the same.
Yeah. So what happened? What happened when you tried this? He's like showing
Nothing
the
negative to
Shamrock
my
dust.
knowledge.
Hmm. So,
I
so
think the
nothing
only thing
bad.
I can think of is it just felt like my muscles they didn't like tense up, but it felt like they ever so tightened just a little bit. So I think at worst, continuous use of it might just make you mildly sore. Not even moderately, just mildly sore.
I was really just asking that
I mean,
question because
wouldn't be the first time.
you mentioned specifically us, and specifically. Is there something you're implying?
I'm implying I value your companionship, so I wouldn't subject you to potentially lethal dust, is what I'm trying to get at. Well, Dakota's
That
like,
hurt to
okay,
you too?
not even sarcastically, thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate
What?
that.
yeah.
Doesn't that hurt to you though?
What does what hurt
Well,
me?
And never mind, I thought you were talking about something else.
anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, but
I thought Kong was over some sort of lame pickup line. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Look,
jeez.
don't make me do that.
Congo would use the worst lines
I
ever.
think it's. I think it's. I think it's all late for pickup lines.
It is the inevitable. It is.
I was more
Actually,
referring to
yeah.
you getting the convulsions with the dust.
Mm, I have no. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck I'm
So,
doing right
hold on, Shadow. I want to PM you something real quick. Make sure this is still.
Actually, and Bianca will walk over to Lilac and Dakota. Since we have some time after our match and before yours, I actually would like to take the two of you and Millie. Looks over at Millie. I have some new dust I would like to test. And quite frankly, I don't quite have the patience to wait until the Vital Festival is over.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got?
I want to
Yes,
confirm
yes,
this
it
is what's
will.
going to happen before I do something. Okay. So, it's like mildly sore. Well, I'm already hurting as is. So, and he armed with digital dust and used the vial on himself. Well, here we go. Here goes nothing. Science.
Crushes the vial. Poof! Suddenly, there's a lot of like digital versions of Peter's arm on his back. He's literally just a Shura. He's a Shura now.
Oh, holy,
And ours like,
holy
holy
shit!
shit, that is so metal.
Oh, that's
And it's like how it's like I could just control the arms as easily as I could my normal arms.
that's insane.
So it's like I have full control of the arms, right?
Yep, yes you do. Bianca just sort of wonders that. It's just like, hang on. Lilac, come here for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
She hands you a
this feels
Shamrock
all
file. It's
sorts of
just like,
right.
try that with your semblance.
Okay.
The
Is she? Do I have to roll anything or just?
No, just use it. Again, I'm not gonna let the moment be ruined by a roll.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know what this does. So I guess she's.
I got something for you. Bianca will be like, crush that, and then try teleporting over to Nicholas over here.
Hmm. Well,
yeah,
let's try
this
this then. As Lilac just slowly crushes the dust vial and just zaps over to Nicholas's location.
All right, so you teleport over to Nicholas here, and when you do, right behind you, you see a like a shamrock clone of yourself, which explodes into 3 more, which keep multiplying. You basically put behind you like a shockwave of like digital exploding clones of yourself that just expands and expands.
Okay. Is everyone alright? Did I hit anyone with that?
Nope, that's exactly what she said. Teleport over to Nicholas. There's no one behind you that would get hit by it.
Okay. Well, this'll... I never thought I could add... I could... So not only can I... do I have insane mobility with this, effectively carpet bomb an area.
Congrats, Lilac. You now have
Man,
shamrock dust.
I wish I had these things when I was fighting Adam. I would have wrecked this shit even harder. I wonder how long these things last for.
This'll be
Bianca
very
walks
nice.
over to Lilac and is like, absolutely beautiful, Lilac. Now then, I suppose if no one else has anything to do, I think we should go get something to eat. It's been quite an eventful few hours, and we're in for the long haul, people.
Yeah, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be something when the others see.
Ditch just chuckles, just like, oh, Sid, what are you like?
Millie, I think we just warped into Dakota. Well, I don't think in his dreams all of the clones of her would explode.
By the way, Sid, while you're getting ready to carry Didge over, Slade walks over, just like, well, isn't this adorable?
Who this?
Over's just like, yeah, sure thing, Millie. All right, so you guys just
So
go into the stands really quick.
I'll kind of give some. So I'll just give some test punches with the new arms, just kind of get a feel for them.
Marilyn will walk over to Peter to just like, doesn't even just say anything. You can just tell she's just like, test it on me, test it on me.
Oh right. So he'll and take a swing.
All right, let me double check the
All
properties
right,
of
so
dust just before you do. So dust. All right, so give me 2 melee rolls, and yeah, just give me 2 melee rolls.
with the modifier.
Yeah, with your normal melee modifier. Ooh, that first one's juicy. All right, now what about the second one? You were kind of hyped up for the first one, lost a little bit on the second one. All right, now Maryland's just gonna resist these right quick. All right, takes the first one well, and the second one well. Okay, so
Yeah, no, her modifier beat the second one.
so yeah, you know, Maryland makes a good punching bag because I mean she doesn't buckle, but like you feel like on the first one you got a good clean hit, and you can see that because you get the good clean hit, and then the afterimage attack from that is also a nice clean hit. The second one isn't as strong, and so the afterimage isn't as strong. So you can deduce, uh, the harder the initial punch, the stronger like the afterimage punch will be.
Utterly mirroring my own strikes.
Yep, we are in the green for that, Congo. Let's do this.
Hmm.
Nicholas is gonna walk over to
Yeah,
Lilac in the
if I had you,
meantime and
oh,
be like,
Mm,
it's nice to see you have a bunch of fancy new toys to play with come your match.
mm. It'll that's always how it goes. It seems. Always finding something to use.
I
How?
certainly hope my sister will make it here. I knew she wouldn't be here right away. I just hope by the time the first round matches are over, I can see her. I've missed her something awful, much like you've probably missed your mother.
I suppose. Yeah. It's It'll be good to see her again. I'm sure of that.
And I'm being as friendly as I can when I say this. If our teams meet each other in the bracket, don't expect me to hold back.
I'd be offended if you did.
Honestly, even if we don't meet in the bracket, I want to take a range check on our teams fighting each other because I think it's been a little too long since those early day duels. We've all come quite a long
That's
way
fair.
since then.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
All right, I'll start making my way over there. I'll see you there later, Miss Towns.
All right.
So off Nicholas goes. Cedric walks over and is like, he seems like a
yeah.
nice lad.
Good guy. Has a bit of has a bit of has a few confidence issues, but a good guy nonetheless.
No offense meant at all, but I'm sure it's something you yourself can understand quite well.
That's part of the reason why I brought it up.
And Bianca's just like, yes, and if we're gonna call your mother again, I won't hang up on her immediately, I promise.
No, it's not that. It's something else.
Alright, so you guys just go over to the stairs here. Alright, what is it?
What if I told you they knew I was at Beacon for longer than that? I knew they knew I was at Beacon for a little longer than just a day ago.
I wouldn't be terribly surprised.
He is just gonna get. I don't know how we would have hide this, but he has a package with him that just says to my dear brother on it. This is from Zoila. I haven't opened it yet. Kind of scared
you
too.
wanted me to be here when you do. Alright. She'll hold your hand, it's just like, let's open it together.
Okay. He unwraps it, opens it up. It's a whip.
Bianca's just like, oh, that little fucking cunt.
I'm not angry. It's more depressing than anything. It's a relic.
You know something, Congo, if you want my opinion? This is a good opportunity to get over it. She'll take out the whip, still coiled up, and hand it to you. It's just like, besides, next time you see her, give her a taste of her own medicine.
Well, this is one of our relics. It's kind of symbolic in a way, her thinking this way about our family. One of the first Swartz used this. Rosin Cruz, it's his name.
Huh. Your family has a lot of history to it.
Yeah, too much. Let's hope that time won't be just another one in the history books. I want to be normal.
I understand that, and whenever you want to use that, just tell me. I'll be there to help you.
Yeah. Hopefully this won't attack me in the middle of the night.
I'll beat the shit out of it if it does. Don't worry.
I have no doubts about that. I saw what you did to that hole.
All right, let's get back to the others. I think it's high time we all get something to eat.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, so you guys finally start making your way down to the fairgrounds, and you go get something to eat. Lilac, as you're walking, your mom finally catches up with you. She's finally unbroken. It's like, sorry, I just needed a moment or several.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, sorry about that, Millie. I want to end on the thing with Lilac, so I'll just go to you for a second. I glanced over it. Sorry, I'm bad.
Big whoops.
Big oof. Guild is just like, don't hold back, Anderson. Just hold out a fist.
Peter will fist bump with with his arm and with his hand and the
It's literally just a fist bump from Ashura's wrath, except Gilda doesn't dissipate.
yes, pretty much.
Clover's just like, yeah, you know, she's always been like a sister to me, but honestly, it already feels like she's looking to you like you're her mom or something. And honestly, you'd make a much better parent than Taurus. Not that, I don't want us to go that fast, but like, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna find a way to make this weird.
Oh my goodness.
Didge is just like, wait, I can weaponize my toasters? Tell me your secret, Shikari.
No, she found out.
Oh man.
Welcome to die.
Pete is no.
Peter, loud sweating.
Oh no.
Fucking god damn it. Freaking Sid. Oh, this most people. Oh, hey, a toaster. I'll never use this. Sid, I'm totally gonna use this.
I am the fucking toast.
It's like one of those means nobody said, I'ma shoot you with a toaster.
Yeah. After this, after this chat, I'll have to talk to you. Something about the mode, mode, whatever.
We got a lot of things we're gonna be talking about after this one's over. Ooh boy.
I'll buy it.
Clover's just like, I'm sure there's been
Oh
weirder
yeah.
in your life. Anyway, let's go get something to eat, Mill. We can probably talk more about this when you have something in your belly. Let's go. So you all make your way there, and as you do, Lilac and her parents are just like, I know you're definitely not nervous, Lilac, but if on the off chance you are a little bit, don't be. You're at Towns. You have this. You have a great team, and you're quite resourceful yourself. You'll be fine.
I know. I know.
Dakota will catch up with you guys, just like, hey, Lilac. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Towns. Oh, hello, Dakota.
Hey.
She just sort of steps aside, lets Dakota get closer. Snuggle.
Mm,
Lilac, I don't know if it'll happen, but it'd be nice if our teams ran into each other. I'd like to get a rematch where, you know, there are no hard feelings this time.
Well, I'm sure it's bound to happen at some point.
Hmm.
And who knows? And if it and don't but if it don't just don't forget that I do remember you beat me the first time.
And Dakota's just
I'm
like,
com-
yeah, that was before you had a much more efficient weapon, a better grasp on your semblance, and about 8 million new types of dust colors. So not quite liking my chances this time around.
well, learn to love it, or else you're learn to love it because that's all you're gonna get. Because
Learn to love it like you love my daughter. Dakota's just like, that was cheesy, but you have a lot of lost time to make up with Lilac, so I'm gonna allow it. By the way, you do me a favor.
hmm?
Keep keep the overtly sexual shows signs of affection for the bedroom. Because like, Charlotte. Cedric's just like, Charlotte.
What? Oh my.
Oh, Charlotte. Da
Oh.
da 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 da. Dakota just sort of takes your arm and just sort of starts power walking ahead of them to the food court. It's like, let's get out of here. Who else but Charlotte? All right, you're all getting food, and whew, we're done.